doing well, and happy Tuesday. I'm so excited because, as you know, every Tuesday, Jennifer and we have this incredible tradition to get together, but the most important, to introduce you to incredible supporters of Celebrity Catwalk who kind of teach us a lot. I don't know about you, but I love learning. And also, like today, it's a special day because Anne, and then I will leave this to Jennifer to share with you more, but she's so talented. And when Jennifer said, Vasi, and it's coming next week, and next week, she told me this last week, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at what she does. So I was kind of anxious. I'm like, okay, let's finish membership teaching. Let's do this and let's meet Anne. So thank you very much to both of you. So Jennifer, can you introduce Anne?
Absolutely, absolutely. We are very excited. I am very happy to have a long time Paws in the City supporter. You have seen A Pet with Paws on the Celebrity Catwalk runway. You have won them in the silent auction, thanks to Anne Greenberg's generosity. You have won them. You have seen them in the show, as well as on the catwalk and in the silent auction. We love A Pet with Paws, and Anne is really quite a wonderful guest because in addition to her graciousness and her commitment to charity and advocacy, Anne has an interesting story, and Anne will correct me where I'm wrong and get me together. But after decades in the mainstream accessories market, designing and creating accessories for lack of a better word, humans, she then transitioned from mainstream, I'll even say ladies accessories, and Anne, you can correct me if that's wrong, into fur baby accessories. And she has created some incredible carriers. And one of the things that sets her apart with these carriers is that they are upcycled. They are made from recyclable, multi-purpose materials. So she's not adding to the landfills. She's really recycling and upcycling and doing great things with sustainable materials and creating very fashion-forward carriers that are airline friendly, which is very important nowadays. Everyone needs to be able to travel with their fur baby. So they are airline approved, and they are very, very chic, as we're going to see later with some pictures. So yes. Thank you, Anne. And please flesh out and correct whatever I got wrong.
No, you got it right. I mean, I started my career in the fashion industry, first actually designing clothing, and then I transitioned into handbags and accessories. And my stepdaughter, Karen, has a beautiful Burman cat, and she was carrying this gorgeous cat in a very unattractive pet carrier. And I wanted to expand my business, and I thought, well, I can modify my handbag and make it into a pet carrier. And that's how I got into the industry. And so the first bag I did is the Madison Pet Carrier. So it's named after Madison, the cat that inspired me.
Wow. That's amazing. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And what's very special about the Madison is that you look at it and it looks like leather, but it's not. It's a photo printed image on fabric made from recycled plastic bottles.
Oh my gosh, this is genius.
Yes.
And eco-friendly. Wow.
Everything I do is eco-friendly. Everything. Wow. And I'll tell you, I went to the factory that makes the fabric, and that was an education in itself. Wow. I mean, they melt down the plastic bottles, and in the process, it becomes these little chips and then like cotton balls. And they take these cotton balls and they put them needle by needle on, they onto this needle bed. And then they extrude the fiber, ply it into yarn, and weave it into fabric.
Incredible. This is just
amazing. And then it's sent to the factory where they print the fabric, and then the bags are then, you know, cut and sewn and made into pet carriers.
Amazing. And I just want to say here, thank you so much to all the people who are watching in Instagram. Thank you for the love. We're getting a lot of beautiful hearts. I love it. Thank you, friends. And, you know, we have to say thank you for Anne for discovering and bringing this to the pet industry, but also special thank you to you for supporting Celebrity Catwalk, because like, every time you send a beautiful, I don't know how many bags, but like
and lots of carriers, and they are a big hit. The ladies are fighting over them every single time. Absolutely.
It's great. I remember seeing them when I came in May of last year, and I'm like, look at this. And then before we start pressing record, you know, Anne and I and Jennifer, we talked about it, that you can even go and use them for shopping. You can put your computer, so they're multi-purpose.
Right.
You can use them, which is really like important, you know, and it's just, I think that it's win-win. However you look at it, it's win-win. It's really amazing. I'm actually going even to share the website so people can see it. And I mean, I kept staring. I'm like, can I be a dog? You're kidding? Can you please? You know, and also you talked about something very important before, again, we started recording. It's that what happens is a lot of times when you have a small one, a small furry baby or babies, you know, they need to feel cozy. And so, but we know that with showers, it's kind of hard to go. But so one thing people, they don't realize, because you're from New York, and that's what, at least there was another, like a person I interviewed a while back on my podcast, and she said, Vasi, I walk on the streets in New York with my bag, and it's just on my shoulder. And I'm like, you have to start going to chiropractor like me. But the point is that maybe consider, for those of you, and that's my question, for people who may never really consider using a bag to carry their fur baby for convenience purposes, because like even my dog, I mean, Choco is almost, I mean, he is 15 and a half. You make him walk a long time, and there is only so much you can carry him and carry other things. So well, what do you think?
Okay, so actually, I developed, it's a 4 spinner wheel folding trolley. It's called the Pettrek, and it works with all my carriers because it does become very uncomfortable and heavy to carry even a 7-pound dog or cat in a carrier on your shoulder. Mm-hmm. And so with the Pettrek, you just, there's a panel in the back, so it allows you to slide the carrier down the handle of the Pettrek, and you can then just wheel it, and it's 4 spinner wheels, so it's like 4 spinner wheel luggage. It moves in any direction. And actually, the difference between, say, my Pettrek and other carriers, pet carriers that only have 2 wheels, is that it's very anxiety provoking if an animal is tilted backwards.
Oh,
yes. They're much more comfortable if they're laying in a horizontal position, which is what they're familiar with.
Oh, this is very interesting.
And actually, I'll tell you, when I first introduced the Pettrek, there's a very well-known veterinarian, Dr. Marty Becker.
Yes.
And he's the one that came to my booth and explained that to me.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Uh-huh. And that's what he was telling me, that what I'm doing is really, I'm making a tremendous contribution because it's much better for the animal.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is revolutionary. This is itself, this is revolutionary.
Yes. Yeah.
And And honestly, as a person who, I mean, we like, let's get real. My photography equipment, it's so heavy. And for the fact that it's on wheels, you don't even, like, I don't know, is it 20 or 30 pounds? I can't even feel the weight. So imagine this with your fur baby, or even if you have two. Well, and it's hot, cold. That's amazing.
Right. I mean, actually, and that's the thing. I have a number of customers. They have two small fur babies, but they're both able to fit in the carrier. And wow. One person actually just recently took both her dogs to Europe. And wow. She used the Tiffany carrier and Pettrek and had no problem.
Wow, this is amazing. This is just incredible. Yeah. And I would encourage everyone, friends, it doesn't matter where you're watching. For people from Facebook, we are currently streaming Facebook and Instagram. You can find the direct link to the website. And for people from Instagram, I will make sure that I add the information later on. But this is incredible. I mean, this is honestly new revolutionary item for us as pet parents. This is really like amazing. You know,
pet parent, and also just think of some of the senior dogs, right?
Yes,
dogs. I mean, they can't walk. Sometimes they can't. It's important for them to walk, but there's only so far they can really walk and be comfortable. So this way they can, you know, be put into the carrier, and the pet parent can just wheel the dog along and doesn't have to put it on his or her shoulder, which can be, you know, heavy and hard on the back.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest with you, you remind me. So last week I went for a walk, like 1 hour and change walk with one of my local clients. I photographed her doggy for a book. And so Mr. T was a trooper. Towards the end, Mr. T got tired in the middle of a park, nowhere in Florida. And I'm like, so the mom, I mean, she's tiny little woman, she started carrying him, but he got heavy. Auntie Vasi carried him. And then he went again back to his mom, because again, our little humans with 4 legs, you know, they get tired. and this is just a perfect solution. Like, look at this. On top of it, eco-friendly. And it's really amazing. And again, I mean, I did ask the question because a lot of times maybe our friends have birthdays, or maybe you don't know what to get them. Maybe consider, you know, like contributing in a way, or just mentioning it. It's really great. But I would definitely encourage everyone first with starting to come to Celebrity Catwalk in May.
Yes.
Because I know that, and we'll be so generous, you know.
Yes, you might be able to win one, but if not, go to apetwithpaws.com. Yes. These are airline approved. They are eco-friendly.
I love it.
And yeah, carrying a 5-pound dog around after a while gets tough. And like Ann said, it's a strain on your back. It's a strain. I've been there. I have definitely been there. And this is such a great way. It's stylish. Ann works very hard on really getting some fabulous styles. I mean, look at she's got denim inspired. Look at, these are the different, you know, training bags and the different things, but they're really great and really easy. The Pettrek makes it, you know, a no-brainer, an absolute no-brainer.
I just love it. It's just so amazing.
I love the Tiffany. I would carry the Tiffany. I would carry a handbag that looks like the Tiffany.
Well, that's what I mean. That was the idea, is that when I looked at what was available in the marketplace of what pet carriers are available that are eco-conscious and very fashionable and chic. And I thought that there was a void. So I designed since I was inspired originally from my handbag, that was the whole point, is to make a pet carrier that looks like a handbag, but functions like a pet carrier.
No,
Genius.
it's genius. It's
Look
genius.
at all those 5-star, nothing but
I know.
5-star reviews.
I know. I know.
Absolutely glowing reviews.
Look at this. And this is so like, again, it's like, look at this. It's amazing. I just,
Yes.
yeah. So friends,
well done.
I know.
Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
It's really great. So, you know, good job. I mean, this is just, and then then it's this little video. Let's look at it.
Yes. This tells the story.
There you go.
Let's watch it.
Hi, I'm Ann Greenberg.
There you go.
And I'm very excited to share the story of how I started my company. I was involved in a handbag company, the Underground Sheet, manufacturing fashionable, eco-friendly handbags made of fabric from recycled plastic bottles with a photo printed image of a leather handbag. I was thinking about expanding my business when I saw my stepdaughter carrying her beautiful cat, Madison, in a very...
That's Madison.
I'll see that.
Moment. Modify the handbag as a pet carrier, but with the look and feel of a chic handbag, yet having the
Look at this.
It's like all our other pet carriers. It has a fabric back panel to incorporate the pet tray. Simply open, unfold the pet tray, slide the carrier down the handle, off you go.
Genius. Genius. Genius.
New collection. This iconic fabric will always be in style anywhere you go. What makes the pet trek unique and different compared to other two-wheel carriers is that with a two-wheel carrier, the animal is tilted backward, which is anxiety-provoking for them. Well, the pet trek allows the animal to sit or lay in a natural horizontal position, which is familiar to them, allowing them to be safe.
Amazing.
And all the carriers are interchangeable with the one pet trek. So that's what's so great.
Right.
Wow.
That's what's so great. And what are your plans for 2022?
Well, actually, I'm developing new products. Yeah. And unfortunately, because of what's happening in China with COVID and supply chain, I thought that I would be in production right now, but I will have them in time for global. I will have
wonderful.
Them. Right. And they're fun prints.
Very cool.
Yeah, one is a leopard print.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes. And the other is camouflage.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh
my God, this is amazing. So
you heard it here first. Big news. Right. We got the scoop on that. That's fabulous.
And then I developed another bag that's more for men because I mean, because the only one I have that's really suitable for a man right now is the Darien, which is embossed vegan leather, but the new one is made out of recycled nylon, and
wow,
it's very stylish also.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. I love the idea about the man. And just I want to say hi to Leanne, who is watching us currently from Australia. Because they're very early in the morning. We want to thank you for being here with Celebrity Catwalk, Petpix, and also with Paws.
Yeah,
I know. And just we have actually a bunch of people who are just jumping in to watch. And I just wanted what Anne does. She does amazing bags for doggies with special kind of like carriages, and I just love what you do. I mean, it's amazing. You're so talented, and you donate to Celebrity Cat.
Yes, absolutely. That's fabulous.
And so I love your ideas.
That's incredible.
For sure. I love your ideas about 2022, like doing something completely unique and just something very new, because you're right, for men, I mean, they also want to be comfortable when they carry their fur baby. So I think we'll be really, really great. And if there is a couple of tips you would like to recommend to people who never had their babies in carry-on, for the parents, how to select and what would be the benefit? What would you recommend to a person, let's say like me, who never had a carrier?
Well, first of all, my carriers are all for small dogs because the carriers are all airline approved. And since more and more people are, they consider their pets as members of the family, they're traveling with the pets.
Yes.
So the idea is that your pet has to feel comfortable in the carrier. And what I found is that, and before you would be traveling with them, the pet has to become very familiar with the carrier.
Okay.
So that, and what I found is that a lot of people that have the carriers, if they put it in a room, the dog or cats just migrate to them, and because they feel very safe and secure, and they like just hanging out in the carrier.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow,
So,
that's amazing. That's amazing. And I like it. And here it's one, we have also, and just I want to say hi to Canada.
Wow.
Lily Bell.
Global, absolutely.
Wow, yes, global. So I want to say hi to Lily Bell's mommy. I love her. And so she asked if it's for airplanes. Yes, airlines, yes. You can do it. And that's why I want
everything is airline approved. Yes, absolutely. Good question. All made out
airline approved, and the carriers will fit under the seat in front of you, though you need to check with the airline that you're flying on to find out, because they all have different heights under the seats. So you need to just double check. And it also depends where you're sitting on the plane.
Right.
Yeah, that's a wonderful recommendation to everyone. And, and here also, Leanne from Australia, she says, yes, how to. And then Lily Bell from Canada, she says, hi, they are beautiful. We can't wait to travel again. Yes, for sure. Believe me neither. I want
we
to start
all
traveling.
Can't wait to travel again.
I can come and meet everyone. It will be so awesome. Or you can come here to meet me in Celebrity Catwalk.
Exactly. There you go. And these are not just perfect for airlines. Let's also face it. These are perfect for trains. They're perfect for buses. They're good in the car. I know lots of people who even travel with their dogs in the car. The ladies who drive down from New York to South Carolina, they don't want their dogs just bouncing around everywhere in the car. They want them in some kind of being contained. Yes. So these carriers are really perfect for any type of containment, or like we were talking about earlier, just the day-to-day, just getting around. Like Anne said, you want to take your fur baby to the supermarket, you're going to the library, you're going shopping. To carry your fur baby and groceries and whatever else you buy and other things, it's too much. So this really takes the load off, figuratively and literally.
Yes, for sure. And I actually just want to read the comment here from Instagram. I am getting the pet track for spinner. Love it. So good job. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
When you get it, please make sure you tag Petpix Academy.
Yes, take pictures so we can all see.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see it. That's just so exciting. But this is the magic. And going back to safety, I do agree. I was talking today to a friend of mine. He's a photographer as well. And I know no one likes this topic, but we talked about how many accidents a year happen in Florida, and how much being protective on your furry babies and ourselves, it's important, because for humans, we know we just put the seat belt, but for our furry babies, being insecure, bags, which they consider it as their home, it's important, and I actually, funny fact, when I have people who come to me in the studio to photograph them, they bring their fur babies sometimes in their purses, in their bags, and they stay there until we are ready to take pictures, because they're like their home. So this is also a really good, important part to, to mention to everyone. It's that safety comes first, and Because sometimes you may say, but I don't travel. And I know that most of the people who follow Petpix, who follow Celebrity Catwalk, are into the fashion world. So we travel with our babies. But for those of you friends who may not travel sometimes it's just simply going to the vet for regular checkup.
Right. There you go. It's a good day-to-day bag. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be internationally going to, you know, Spain with the carrier. It's good just for day-to-day use. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, actually, I share a Maltese with a friend of mine. And when I was traveling down to Philadelphia, I put Darian in, actually with Darian in the Darien, but I buckled him in.
Great.
I buckled him in with the seatbelt.
Wow. Smart woman.
To make sure that he, you know, he would be just like I'm buckled in, he was buckled in.
Yeah.
You have, you know, to be safe.
There you go.
So important. You're so right. And, you know, again, we know friends that you know better, they are fur babies, but it never hurts to find like a backup plan and just think of it. And, you know, you may say, well, but you know what, maybe it's a little hard for me right now. And that's why I always keep, you know, remembering and reminding people, if you have birthday coming up, we know that in a few months, exactly when it's Celebrity Catwalk in May, where I will be a live stream from Petpix, you know, will be Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, yes.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
A good fur mama gift, an excellent fur mama gift. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So instead of people getting you things you may not necessarily need, because I mean, people have 100,000 pair of shoes and gift cards to restaurants, might as well combine forces and do something very special. You know, it's like one of those timeless gifts, you know, because
absolutely.
And
absolutely.
And comfortable, you know. It's so funny. Many years ago, I was photographing, you know, this doggy Teddy in a purse. That was like very, probably was 2016 or 15. And it was very interesting experience to take pictures in a bag. And for picture purposes, you know, always you have to make sure you avoid, you know, find the right angle. But then so many years ago, I realized how important it is. Safety comes first. And, you know, people get purses and they kind of try to convert them. But again, it's not the same, like getting what it's really meant, a design by a professional.
Yes.
For a fur baby, for the size, and you know, and I probably would, if I had one, I would share with Chico and put my computer there too, because I know that you can put your.
That's right, because I explain. That's what I do. You know, you put the computer, the laptop in the bottom.
Exactly.
There you go.
It will be Chicky. I call my doggy Chico, Chicky, and it will be 50-50, you know, Cassidy here. You use 50% of the time, the other 50 it's Mama Vasi here with my computer and camera. Oh my God, it's so wonderful. And is there anything like you would like to tell people? And thank you, by the way, for everyone. We currently have a lot of people watching on Facebook. We also having a lot of people, you know, watching in Instagram. And thank you so much. And I really would encourage you, friends. I mean, you have to go and make sure you say hi to Anne. In a little bit, she is going to tell us some of her, you know, social media platforms, and just check it out. But Anne, what would you tell people if there is one thing you may would like to tell them as a message? I know I put you.
Well, there's a couple of things. One, I really think it's important to be conscious of what's going on with the environment.
Yes.
And that's why, for me, I use fabric made from recycled plastic bottles or cruelty-free materials. Because if everybody does a little bit, it becomes magnified.
Yes. Oh,
absolutely.
I love it. I love it. This is so true.
And I also donate to trees of the future, because you plant a tree for every bag that I sell. It's a tree is planted.
Oh,
So,
wonderful.
Oh
That's
my
wonderful.
gosh, this is so
Wow.
special.
So,
Wow.
Isn't that wonderful? That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Thank you. This is, I want to say thank you to Jennifer for introducing us to such a very special and spectacular person as you, Anne, because it's you, like, so I hope that, and then here, there is a question, do we have a special discount? I think you had in your website a discount code.
Yes, right. There's a 20% discount.
Okay, so
it says it says hello 20.
Okay, so let me just go here. Hold on,
it's a
friends.
pop-up.
Yes,
it's a pop-up, and it doesn't pop up. Okay.
If for some reason it doesn't pop up, folks, you can just add hello 20 at the checkout.
Yeah,
at the point of purchase.
Yes, hello 20.
Just plug in hello 20 for 20% off, which is very substantial. That's a nice discount.
Amazing.
Right. Plus, if you're buying a carrier, it's free shipping.
Oh, amazing. That's even better. That's so generous. Thank you. Because you have to understand, friends, it's not only this, but also part of it goes for trees.
There you go.
You know, part of it goes, you know, you also have, like, this is very like high quality, but yeah, it's hello 20. And I will make sure, actually, I also will add this for Facebook people. And then eventually when we post this on YouTube as well. So yes, hello 20, hello to safety. Hello to your furry baby or babies being very comfortable. Hello to your babies and you looking very fashionable, but also safe, because I'm big on safety. And hello to this amazing and wonderful person, Anne, who goes above and beyond to help not
only babies,
help Celebrity Catwalk and the rescues and trees. Think of it, so many things in one. So hello to everything.
There you go. Excellent.
Yeah. And Jennifer, do you have any questions? Anything you'd like to ask Anne?
Nope, I think that's it, Anne. So you have new products. I really wanted Anne to give us a little scoop on what she's got cooking for 2022. And she let us know we've got 2 new fabrications to look forward to. So I'm excited about that, because as we know, leopard is the new black. Like, leopard is fantastic. So I'm excited about that.
Right, because leopard and camouflage never go out of style. Never.
Exactly.
You're right. You're so right.
And the camouflage is colored so that it's not a dull camouflage, you know? And it's trimmed with vegan leather.
Nice. That's going to be sharp.
I love it. I love it. And then also, again, oh my God, here on Instagram, thank you everyone to Instagram and Facebook as well. People are saying timeless, very informative, love it, giving us cards. Thank you so much. You know, here Tinka's mama on Instagram, Stephanie, she said, you know, Tinka's mom loves leopard.
Yes.
I said it right. So thank you. And again, you bring in so much fashion, and you find a way to make all of us not only feel better, look better, but be safe. And knowing that we are doing our duty to make our babies safer.
Well, of course, right. That's like number one, right?
And this, you know, like the truck, you know, carrier, this is, I'm
track,
like, yes, that's like genius.
Life-changing.
And so funny story before we are done for today. Because my students, I do a lot of behind the scenes and when I do sessions and cover breakdown. So one of them reached out to me a few months ago. She said, Vasi, maybe you have to consider getting one of these cards for your equipment. I'm sure she will message me after this. She watches this to say, Vasi, you need it for yourself to carry your equipment. Oh my God, it's so. But I'm glad, and thank you. Before we are done, and then of course, you know, and until you tell us our, you know, your social media, friends, if you have any other question, now is the right time. Can you write them in the chat? It doesn't matter, Facebook or Instagram, so we can make sure that we answer to them. And now, Anna, where people can find you?
Okay, so the website is apetwithpaws.com, and Facebook, it's facebook.com/apetwithpaws, and on Instagram it's at @apetwithpaws.
I love it. You made it so easy.
Yes.
You know, you made it. I'm right now also sharing so people can see it. Again, friends, we'll make sure that Instagram we tag, you know, we are going to tag and then on Facebook you already have. Don't forget, hello 20. Hello 20. Hello 20. I can't sing, but that sounds really good. It's, you know, it's really great opportunity. And yes, a pet with paws, pet travel perfect and safe, and make an impact and a difference in a global level. You know, help pet fashion, charities, celebrity catwalk, and all the fur babies, and the trees.
Yes,
What
there
else?
you go.
What else? United under one. And I really want to thank to everyone on Facebook and Instagram. So far, Instagram, you know, people are saying thank you so much for watching, friends. And then Instagram and Facebook, I think I don't know if you see something, Jennifer, you can say.
Absolutely. I'm looking. Everyone is saying they're excited about the leopard. The leopard is getting people excited. I love it.
Good. That's great. I'm really excited. I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Well, that's amazing. And hopefully maybe some of the designers would consider doing some clothing with leopard.
There you go. We can coordinate. There you go.
We can coordinate it. The accessories designers, because as we know, there's so many amazing ones who support, you know, celebrity catwalk, the vendors as well in the event physically.
There you go.
So hopefully that we will create. So friends, we'll be twinning with our fur babies.
And their carrier, their new A Pet with Paws carrier.
Oh my God, that's amazing. And thank you very much. Anything else, ladies?
That
Vasi, and Jennifer, thank you very much for having me as a guest.
Thank you. We'll have to have Anne on regularly so she can give the preview on new products and new carriers coming out. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's for sure, friends. You know, and we'll be back. And the most important is that you'll be able, when you go, whoever decides to go to Celebrity Catwalk in May in South Carolina, you have the opportunity. Or friends, you can in the meantime check the website, which is easy. And just I'm excited because today it's fantastic, and you open today our eyes, you know, for people who didn't consider, didn't think that that's something for them. And at least for me was very educational and very interesting. So I'm excited. So thank you very much. And we will see you very soon for sure.
Yes.
Again, thank
you. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, friends. Bye. And see you next week on Tuesday, friends. Don't forget, every Tuesday around 5:30, 5:45 Eastern time. You know, we have amazing guests. So see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.